All right. So, the third of this series begins now. Um, I am overviewing my Russians. Um, Not really much to speak about here. They're they're my least played. I rarely ever play them. I think even in my progression, is it progression? Please tell me it's progression. Would you like to load any day? No, it's not that. I think it's here. Yeah. Let's go to here. Yeah, you can see out of all of these, the SVT 40 is the last one on the list of the um, of these guns, and that also tells you the amount that I play these things, because it's like you have the Gewehr. I've played that the most because I've played Germany the most. The Garand, I've played America the second most, so it's second on the list. The Kar 98, I've played it a lot with my recon and with that infantry that I bought. So you got that, and then the Tokarev right behind them, and the Mosin had gone all the way down here. So that just goes to show I barely play these guys. But anyways, let's get started. This guy has combat medic as well as my um, United States infantry. I've just got the marksman trigger job and the birch skin for the PPD. That also shows you how the amount of time that I take to play these guys, because I these are literally the only guns that I have bought. I have no melee, no specials, a single grenade, and 4 weapons. It's sad. For my Mosin, I've got the 7-in-1 sniper, heavy bolt, and the birch skin again. I think the birch looks good on this gun, not so much the PPD, but I just bought it out of the fact that I'm dumb and I waste credits like that. Um, my Tokarev, of course, I use the sniper ammo and the scout too, to get that 2-hit kill goodness. I do eventually want to mod this thing for actually like a shotgun kind of, so light and spring and field trigger. That way I can just bomb rush points. That would be nice. And just a single first aid kit for him. And I have the swamp green camo, and that's it. That's the only camo I've bought. Next up is Vladislav Grigoriev. I think is how you say it. I bought this guy from the store for 120k credits. So he came with a PPD, and I bought the wrench separate. I've got the T70, which is something that I was really wanting to buy for a long time, but I just, after I bought it, whenever I bought it, it was good, because that was back before they put in that weird, um, tank armor system. I like the idea of having like the separate modules. I just don't like the idea of the armor getting weaker over time, because with that new system, all they have to do is just continuously shoot this front plate and the entire thing's dead. But and I mean the same thing goes for like Panthers and stuff like that. Panthers used to be like the best of the best back in their day, but once they put in that new system, they're like the easiest things to kill, and it just sucks. But anyways, opinions aside, we've got the I think I have high explosive. Yes, I do. That's 2k to refill. I'd rather not. I don't play these guys enough to waste 2k on it. I've got the armor piercing for this little rinky dink thing, and I believe I just have AP on this. Yeah, I just have AP. I could buy APCR, but I don't really see a point in buying both of those things because I don't play the Soviets enough to really need to. But that's about it. I do want to buy the BT7 though. I'll probably end up buying the T26 just because the BT7 is so expensive for what it actually is. But yeah, I think it's like 72 credits or around there to buy to spawn a T26, and I think it's like 330 something to buy a BT7 or to spawn a BT7. So that's kind of dumb. And I forgot what video I was watching, but I was watching a video on YouTube, and some guy said, "You want to know why the Soviet tanker is the only one that looks like he's looking for something?" And it's because he's looking for where all his credits went. Because these Soviet tanks are stupid expensive for what they are. These little rinky-dink things are so expensive to spawn. I will have to say though, the KV-85 is pretty nice. It's relatively cheap and it's a pretty decent tank. Anyways, on to my other infantry. This really just all these infantries down through here I just bought for no apparent reason. So you've got the SVT-40 with a first aid kit, and I just barely got him up to rank 6. Got a Gaz on him, which I've actually haven't seen these new skins yet. That actually looks really good. That just looks like mustard on a green hot dog, but this actually looks good. Yeah, that is surprisingly bright. On all the other tanks and stuff, the yellow is actually pretty faded. And let me check on here. But the yellow actually normally looks really faded on those. Yeah, but on that one, that thing was like crazy. Really nothing special about him. I don't even have a Scout 2 for him. I just have the Karovan, which I'm probably going to put that on there. And nothing else. I haven't even bought a PPD for him. On to this guy, my rank 5 paratrooper. He's my only paratrooper for this faction. And really nothing special about him, just the ZN or 7N1 sniper. I always want to say ZN1 sniper, but that's all I have for this guy. The second Vasily Zaitsev in this order, because there's one up here too. Again, this was really just my pistol whipper. Can you please select? There you go. He was just my pistol whip guy. Like, you don't mess with me. I'll pull my little baby out on you. Pew pew. But that was this guy. Got Dr. Kenneth Noisewater that I took from Cotton because that's just the best name ever. Again, just stock SVT, rank 2. Same thing with the Red Eye Jedi. Now we're on to something special. Got Pilot. That is really like neon right there. But he's just got the, see if I can say this, Polikarpov. Yeah, Polikarpov. Something like that. Plane. I absolutely despise this thing. I do like it because it can maneuver really good at low speeds, but that's the thing that sucks about it, is that no matter where you're at or how fast you're going, you're still going at a low speed. My recon, just stock Mosin with him, just the base recon scope for him. I do eventually want to buy a recon for this faction and put an SVT on him, because I would have to say this faction's SVT is my favorite out of all of them. My favorite semi-auto. I do like the Gewehr. It'd be between the SVT and Gewehr. If I could have the SVT on a German, that would be amazing. But I don't like the kick of the Gewehr, but I like the sound and I like the performance of the SVT. I just don't really like the faction that the SVT is on, so. Anyways, I guess that's about it. I'll just leave it on this guy because I like his uniform. So, I guess that's about that. I gotta get back to playing some battles so I can, not be broke. That would be nice. I did get quite a bit of war funds just because I've been sending out my assault teams a lot. Ooh, that got completely demolished. That was full. Last time I saw that, it was full. Where's this guy at? Sorry, I'm kind of just messing around with my assault teams, but I gotta see. what all's happening. Alright. Well, anyways, I guess that's it for my Russians. This is probably gonna be the shortest video out of all of them, just because there's nothing to say about these guys. So, but anyways, I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Hope you enjoyed, and see ya.